Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Grant, and on this channel I talk primarily about being sober and many things related. Today I want to talk quickly about how much money you could potentially have if you didn't drink alcohol. I looked up online an RRSP calculator, and I plugged in beginning date 18 years of age and end date 53 years of age, 54 years of age, sorry, and with a deposit of $25 a week from 18 to 54 at 4% return would get me approximately $102,000. Now, I picked $25 a week because I think it's safe to say that I easily spent $25 a week on average over that period of time in my life on alcohol. And so that was over just over $100,000 that I spent on alcohol. Now, I probably spent a heck of a lot more than that because let's face it, $100 a month or $25 a week is not really a lot of money when you're talking about drinking, especially over the last 10 years. Prices have gone up so much, and all of the things associated. There's junk food and whatever else comes up. Impulse purchases online. I've done that. Amazon and eBay, things I didn't really need, and or just feeling a little generous, um, or buying meals, spending a lot more on a meal than I typically would have. But because I was drinking, I felt generous and maybe bought a friend something to drink or eat, etc., etc. Not that I wouldn't want to do that anyways, but it probably happened more times than it should have between 18 and 54. Now, the reason I picked 54 is because I'm 57 now, and over the last 3 years, I've hardly had anything to drink. I'm sober now, but I have had a few relapses in the last few years, but everything's going great now. So what if you had taken that money? That was only at 4%. Now, myself personally, if I could take that $100,000 and put it in my pension plan right now, I would have enough that I would feel comfortable that I could retire right now. At 57, probably even last year 56, I probably could have. So, and if you think about all of the other incidental monies that I have spent along with that, I'm guessing I probably could have retired 50ish, maybe early 50s. But here I am working, and I probably have to work a couple more years. Yeah, that's sad. But anyways, that's life as well. That's one of the bad things about drinking alcohol. It's not just about the health of your body and your mind and your relationships. It really damages you financially. You know, there's many people in the world that have, spent money or lost money or gambling, when they're drinking or whatever they've done. And it's just not good. So it's something to think about if you're wanting to be sober. Think about it. We're at whatever age you are. Plug in, go find an RRSP calculator or some type of calculator that'll calculate, or weekly or monthly deposits over a certain span of time, where you can adjust the interest rate. I only checked at 4% because I thought that's fair. That's a fair rate over time. Because my pension plan earns more than that over a 10-year period, so I thought that was a good rate to choose. So you try it out and see, if you're 20 or 30, if you stop drinking today, and where would you be in 20 years? Now, you might think, well, 100,000 is not a lot. And, if it's just $100,000 you have, depending on your situation and where you are in the world, where I am, where the home prices here, and what it costs to eat and drive, it's not a ton. But used wisely, you can do a lot with that, right? And here, look at me. I could add that to my pension, and I could retire. And that's something I can't get back, right? So you have to just kind of swallow it, suck it back, and just say, oh well, brush yourself off and move forward. So it's just something to think about. If you quit drinking, you could end up having a lot more money